Welcome to the Reece Report. I am Andrew Reece, and we are back with our second episode of the new season, starring Jose and Gil. We are going to be doing a weekly show, making our NFL picks every week. That's right. We're putting our ass on the line for you. We don't care how embarrassed or how great we look. Actually, we do. But we're going to put it out there and see what people think and how good we are. So,
We need
what is that, Josie?
The bragging rights. We got to.
That's right. The bragging rights. We're going to put it out there. Official records and everything.
That's right.
If someone starts off bad, too bad. They're going to look bad. So that's what,
true.
There's no hiding the picks now. They're going to be live and in color. Okay. So we're going to start off today. Gil, we had some technical issues with Gil on our last show. So we're going to let him finish off his picks from our last show. And then we're going to get into our week one picks. I'm so excited. The NFL starting. It's been a boring summer, a rough summer for me personally, but I'm so happy to have my friends here on the show. And this is going to be a crazy year for this show. And I'm hoping everyone comes aboard and joins us. Please subscribe, like, share this video with anyone you know, family members, friends, and get us up to, we're looking for 100. Let's get to 100 and then we'll rise up. I think we're at 55 right now. So please subscribe. Now, Gil Santos, hopefully we have no problems today. Who was your selection for the NFC South conference?
The NFC South, I took the New Orleans Saints to win the division.
Yeah,
I feel like Winston might surprise everybody, and Alvin Kamara, I think, is going to be everywhere, running, catching, everything. So I think the Saints, the Bucks might be a little bit too confident, too cocky. They might get off to a bad start. So I think the Saints will win the division. That's my opinion.
Okay. West, NFC West, toughest division in football.
NFC West. I'm gonna take the Seattle Seahawks, as you know how much I hate them. But
the sea bags, yes.
I got Russell Wilson as well. A great quarterback. Always manages to, they look like they're down, and here he comes down the field. Fourth quarter type guy, wins close games. So, I think Seattle at the end, the pick more because of San Fran's Galapagos starting. But I think if they went with Lance, maybe my pick would have been different.
Mm-hmm.
But let's not count out Arizona with Kyle Murray too.
Mm-hmm.
But,
what do you think of the Rams? Are they going to flop?
A lot of people say they're not, but I'm a Packer fan. I've been watching Stratford with Detroit, and he just throws picks. Game on the line, and there goes the pick. So I don't know if it'll be any different, but I'm going to say the Rams might be competitive, but I don't think they're any dangerous.
To me, he's going to a way tougher conference. So I don't know why there's all this excitement. Like, that's a very tough conference with some good defenses. I think that Seattle pick's interesting because I think we underestimated the return of the fans for Seattle and how much that will help them. As you know, they have some really great fans in Seattle. So wild card picks for the NFC.
Wild card picks, it was the Tampa Bay Bucks. It was the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow. Okay. There you go. Two teams out of the East making the playoffs. That you got some upsets there. I like that. The bye goes to the Packers.
Yes.
Okay.
The bye will go to the Packers.
The Packers get the bye. Okay. And who do you have representing the conferences and winning the Super Bowl?
I got Green Bay. What was it? Green Bay, and I have Green Bay, Seattle.
Okay.
In the NFC, and I have in the AFC was the Bills and KC.
And in the Super Bowl, and who's your winner?
I got Bills Packers, and I'm gonna take the Packers over the Bills because the Bills just can't win a Super Bowl. They're gonna go 0-5.
That's right. Okay. And your MVP?
I gotta go with the Bills quarterback Allen. I think kid's amazing. Kid's great. Obviously, he's going to need help too to win the Super Bowl, but he might be just a little bit shy.
Yeah, I think the AFC is way tougher than the NFC this year. I could be wrong, but that I think the AFC is going to be really competitive. Some really good teams there. You and Jose are together on the Bills. You got both of them MVP and going to the Super Bowl. So we'll see. So now that we have that taken care of, we are going to go to week 1. That's right. It's time for our week 1 picks. Now, we are making picks not against the spread. We are just going to be picking games to win or lose. Okay, so keep that in mind. No spread, just win or lose. And we will start off with what I think is the biggest mismatch of week 1. And that's the Thursday nighter, the Dallas Cowboys, the star of Hard Knocks, at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the defending Super Bowl champions. We'll start off with Jose. Who do you got?
I got Tampa Bay, but I don't think it's going to be a big blowout. The Cowboys will keep it close. It's like, that teams always have that Super Bowl hangover, it's always tough the first game with ceremonies and stuff like that. So I think Tampa Bay will win, but I don't think they'll blow them up.
Gil?
I agree. I'm also going to take Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Based off Dallas's defense, just bad, but don't underestimate Dallas's offense. They might put up points. They might go neck to neck with Tampa Bay. The difference might be 2-3 possessions, extra punts that they can't convert because of the defense. But Tampa Bay should win. But I also agree. I don't think it'll be a blowout.
I got Tampa Bay as well. I'm gonna say it'll be close to the spread. So maybe 8 points. I think it's gonna be right on the spread. So we said no spread, but we might bring up spread once in a while, guys. So we all got Tampa Bay. Now we go to Sunday. And we will start, and these games are tough, people. Like I'm telling you, this ain't easy. Arizona at Tennessee. Mr. Malfera's Tennessee Titans picking up Julio Jones. Arizona picking up J.J. Watt. Gil, who do we like in this game?
I like Tennessee at home. They're going to be the team to beat in that division. They're going to come out strong. They got Julio Jones. The team's pumped. Tannenhill, he's like, who knows how he's going to come. But even if he doesn't play well, there's always someone that picks up that pace on that team.
Mm-hmm.
So they should well. But like I said, Arizona is a good team. Murray, don't count them out too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to have to go with Tennessee.
Jose?
I also have Tennessee in a very high-scoring game.
Yes. I have Tennessee as well. This will come down to the last possession. The last team with the ball wins the game. And I just happen to think it'll be Tennessee. So, Jacksonville at Houston. The worst team in the league last year against what most of us think will be the worst team in the league this year. We'll start off with Jose.
So Jacksonville, Houston be lucky if they win one game all season.
Yeah,
with that team that they have.
The ex-Bill is starting. That's right. That's
right.
My God. The ex-Bill is starting for them. Yes. Gil, who do you got?
Definitely Jacksonville.
Yeah.
When I watched Ballards, the move, and the guy said to his father, "You're gonna play with Tyrod." And the guy said, "Tyrod, Tyrod in Buffalo? Like no one can win with Tyrod. No, yes. That's just a freaking Jacksonville."
I got Jacksonville as well. I will say it's going to be a close game though, just because Jacksonville's not much better. But they will win the game. Quick note, Gil. How do you think Trevor Lawrence will do in his first game?
Shaky.
Yeah.
I like usually with rookie quarterbacks, they run the ball more just to get the to get the game flow. But the problem is their running back is also a draft pick too, St. Denis. So who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
But they're gonna go. I think they're just gonna give it to Lawrence. They have nothing to lose, right?
Yeah. I think this is gonna be an ugly football game. Yeah.
Saint Etienne is injured. He's out for the season. He tore his ACL.
There you go.
Did he?
There you go. Yeah. So that will be an ugly football game, and it's not going to be one I'm going to be watching. But we all got Jacksonville. Now to what I think might be the toughest game of the week: the LA/San Diego Chargers, Gil, at the Washington football team. Ryan Fitzmagic versus Justin Herbert. Gil, we'll start with you.
I'm going with Herbert. I like Herbert. He showed a lot last year. Big throwing arm. Wasn't scared. Got close games. Even when his team's out of it, he brought them back. A lot of heroics in the kid. And I think this year with like what he came through last year, I think he'll do good. So I'm going to take the Chargers on this one.
Jose?
I also have the Chargers. I think they're a better team all around. They have good defense, better offense. And Herbert's is sophomore year. He's going to want to prove himself even more. He has more weapons this year. So I think Chargers should win that game.
This has the potential to be a surprisingly amazing game because I've noticed Ryan Fitzpatrick, when he starts a year, he has one of these weird, crazy 400-yard games out of nowhere that you don't expect. And this could be, even though the defenses are both good, this could be one of those weird games where it ends up like 47-40 or something. I will take the Chargers because I think they can surprise a lot of teams this year. Their defense is decent, and I like Justin Herbert a lot. I think he played very well. They lost a lot of games at the end of the game last year. They got that Phillip Rivers syndrome still on that team, and hopefully Herbert can get rid of that. So I got the Chargers as well. Well, we're all in agreement for now. I don't think that will continue, but here's a real tough one coming up. The Minnesota Vikings with our pal Cousins, Mr. Interception, at Joe Burrow's Cincinnati Bengals coming off a major injury. This one, I think we'll have some disagreement. We'll start with Jose.
I like Minnesota.
Oh, there we go.
I like their team. I think Cousins is he's gonna do well, and I think they'll win the game. I don't think Burrow's still shaky off his injury. He only had like one preseason game, so
yeah,
we'll see how he plays in his first game back. He is a great quarterback, don't get me wrong, but I think Minnesota has a better team overall than Cincinnati, and I got Minnesota.
Gil, do I sense an upset pick here?
No, I totally agree with Jose. I'm also going to take Minnesota.
Yeah. Okay.
Their defense is just better. They have Jefferson out there. Minnesota will get their lumps, but it ain't to Cincinnati. Burrows is coming off an injury. Who knows if he's going to play scared? He doesn't have too much weapons out there either for him.
Yep.
Cincinnati has to get him more weapons, so I'm going to take Minnesota.
Yeah, they lost A.G. Green, so they're kind of in a rebuild right now. I also have Minnesota, and it has nothing to do with Cousins. I think they got a great running game, and their defense is going to carry them. All Cousins has to do is not screw it up, and that's a big if. He's starting to get into Ryan Fitzpatrick type of player. So as long as he doesn't screw it up, they win. So I'll take Minnesota as well. Wow, all in agreement so far. It's got to change. Okay, here we go. Now we've got the New York Jets. The Wilson era begins at Carolina with revenge on his mind, I'm sure. Mr. Sam Darnold, his first game after being traded against his old team. How about that? Who do we got here? Jets at Panthers. Jose, you first.
I got Carolina. I think Sam Darnold will outplay Zach Wilson, and I think Christian McCaffrey coming back is a very key player for that team, and so I got Carolina.
Gil?
Same thing. Also have Carolina. Even though I like the Jets with Wilson back there, he's going to be a great upcoming. But Carolina Darnold is going to come out slinging. McCaffrey's back. He's hyper to play. He's excited to play. I think it's in Carolina.
Yeah.
They have something to prove as well.
Yeah.
So I think Carolina will win.
Yeah, I think this might be one of the better bets of the week. I think Carolina wins this game fairly easily. I think Darnold is going to be a man possessed. If this is the only game he plays great all year, this will be the game. He's going to come out just exploding on this team. I think the rest of the team's going to rally behind him as well. I got Carolina fairly easy in this one. The Philadelphia Eagles at the Atlanta Falcons, another ugly game. The Jalen Hurts era begins, perhaps. We'll find out. Against the old era still going of Matt Ryan and friends without Julio Jones. Gil, who do you got in this one?
Well, I took them to win the East for a reason, so I'm going to take Philly. I think Philly goes in there. Jalen Hurts is going to prove that he's because I know the Philadelphia coaches don't know if it's Hurts or not, but I think Hurts has something to prove. Atlanta, quarterbacks, Ryan is Ryan. I think his time in Atlanta is done. I think Atlanta should give up on him already. But they still have Cage and they have some good young guys out there. But I just don't think Atlanta. I just feel Philly in this one. So I'm gonna take.
Jose?
I disagree. I'm going to take Atlanta in this one. I like Atlanta's young team. They have a good offense. I think they have a better offensive team than Philly. I don't know how good Atlanta's defense is, but I think they'll be able to put enough more points on the board than Philly in this game.
Yeah, I'm going to take Atlanta because I think Hurts' first game on the road will not be as good as he is at home. I just don't know about Philadelphia this year. I'm going to have to see them play before I can make a decision on them. So considering they're on the road, if this had been Philly, I might have taken Philly, but I'm going to take Atlanta. I think Atlanta, this is a game they have to win, even though I don't really believe in anything they're going to do this year. I think this is a game they'll win. Now we go to, this should be interesting. The Pittsburgh Steelers, which Gil is a big fan of, with 39-year-old Ben Roethlisberger against their Super Bowl and MVP pick, the Buffalo Bills. Who do we got here? We'll start with Jose.
Easy Buffalo. Buffalo smashed them like they did last year.
That's true. They did smash them last year. Gil?
I agree. Buffalo's also going to win. There's nothing really to say on this one. And then, but this will be Pittsburgh's wake-up call game. And I think from here on, Pittsburgh will do better.
I got the Bills as well. It's safe to say that Pittsburgh will not be starting this year a fake 11-0. They will be 0-1 to start the season. Big Ben's getting old, can't throw the football down the field. I'm hearing a lot of rumors about them being underrated, which is probably why Gil picked them, but I don't believe in the Steelers as long as Big Ben's the quarterback. Now we go to another interesting game. The Seabags, Gil's West pick at Indianapolis, who we still don't know if Carson Wentz is going to play. We know T.Y. Hilton is out, and we believe Nelson will start for them at offensive tackle, but there's a lot of question marks in Indy. Gil, who do you got?
Well, you said it all. I'm taking Seattle. Not have to think about it. For me, this might be the best pick of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Indy's just confused.
Yeah.
They're going into the game not knowing what the hell's going on.
Yep.
You're playing a Seattle team, well-disciplined.
Yep.
Tough defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle for me.
Yep. Jose?
I disagree. I like Indy.
Okay.
I think Indy has a good running game, and they don't have to pass the ball a lot. I think with Mac and with Love back there, I think they'll be running the ball down their throat. I don't think Seattle's a good defensive team against the rush.
Mm-hmm.
So I got Indy. I take Indy.
This one took me the longest to pick, but once I saw the disaster that's happening at Indy right now, I went with Seattle. Even though Seattle's not a good road team, I don't think Indy's ready for Seattle. Even they're supposed to be better defensively, but if they got no quarterback, or if the quarterback's not healthy, I got to take Seattle. So I went with Seattle. Now we go to Jose. It's our game now, buddy. San Francisco, the highest spread of the week other than Dallas, Tampa Bay, at the rebuilding Detroit Lions starring Jeffrey Goff. Do we have a clean sweep here?
Oh, I think the Niners, but they're not going to cover the spread. I'll tell you right now. They don't never cover high spreads.
Gil?
I disagree. San Fran's going to win this game very easy. They're going to run. They're going to throw. This is going to be after when this game is done, I'm going to have a call from Jose saying Garoppolo is going to be the MVP.
Yeah.
He forgot they played the Lions. That's what he forgot.
That's right.
But that's what it's going to look like after this game is done. Garoppolo is going to look like MVP. The Niners are going to look like they're Super Bowl champs. But they just remember, I'm picking the Niners, but you're just playing the Lions. Okay, just remember that, Jose.
Gil would
Yeah.
know. Gil would know playing the Lions every year that he smashes them every year. It's like playing
He
the.
doesn't smash them every year. Last year they lost to the Lions. Remember,
That's true. They
at
did.
Lambeau Field.
That's right. They
Yeah.
did. They lost by
He
2.
knows
That's
how
right.
the Lions are. He knows how the Lions
Yeah.
are.
Maybe Gil should be a little more afraid of Matthew Stafford. Oh God, I'm gonna pick the Niners because I just think Detroit's gonna be a terrible team. If Jimmy Garoppolo is going to win a game unscathed, this better be the game. Because if he starts throwing the ball around in this game, he's going to be yanked faster than you can say his name. So,
which is a good thing.
And I predict Lance will have one big play in this game that will make people have a controversy, even though they blow him out. It's going to be a blowout. To me, it's like 30-3 this game.
I don't know what's wrong with Jimmy G, man. Jimmy G's
if you don't know what's wrong with him, Jose, you haven't been watching the games the last couple of years.
I haven't been watching the games. I've been watching every single game. The man he's gonna do his job. Trust me.
Mr. Turnover, Mr. Injury prone.
It's okay.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
A lot of them are.
Okay, to my game of the week, the Cleveland Browns at Kansas City. A rematch of the AFC quarterfinals last year. That was won by Kansas City by 5 points after Mahomes got knocked out and Chad Henne came in to hold the fort. Just a note, I did change my MVP pick. I haven't said it yet. I wasn't sure who I wanted to pick. I would just pick Tom Brady by default, but I don't think he will win MVP. I'm going to pick Baker Mayfield to win MVP because if the Browns are going to win the division and get to the Super Bowl, he better be the MVP or they're not getting there. So I'll go with Baker Mayfield for my MVP. I am going to pick, and I'm going to start this one off. I'm going to pick the Browns to upset the Kansas City Chiefs. This is my first upset of the week. I believe the Browns would have beat them last year. If not for a couple of injuries and some weird stuff that happened in that game. I think they can do it this year. I think Kansas City is going to need a few weeks with a brand new offensive line, and that might give the Browns an opening to win this game. Jose?
I like your pick, but I got to go with KC at home, especially at Arrowhead.
Okay.
I think Mahomes is going to do well behind that offensive line. And with all those weapons, Tyrone at the Hill with Kelsey, and especially with the running back that they have, I think they'll have this game. But it's going to be a close game. It's going to come down to the last drive. I think this is going to be one of those field goal kind of games.
Gil?
I agree. Jose just took it out of my mouth. KC's going to win. This will be close. This will be a game where Cleveland falls short, but it's their motivator game to keep going on their season.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you guys think the record of the Browns will be this year?
I'd say 12-4.
17 games, so 12-5. It's 17 games.
No, 13-4. I think
13-4.
They'll lose four games.
I'll probably say 12-5.
Okay, so we got about 10 minutes, so let's move this along. We'll go to Denver at the Giants. Gil, who do you got?
I got Denver. I like Locke. I like their defense.
Well, Teddy's starting for them.
Yeah. Yes, Teddy.
Yeah.
But Teddy Bridgewater, he can make things happen too.
Yeah.
The Giants are just that team. I don't know. They third downs, they struggle to convert. They look great going down the field and then field goal. They're like a field goal team.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll see how Barkley, if he can stay healthy the whole season too. That's a big thing for them too.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I'm going to take Denver.
Okay. Jose?
I got Denver as well.
Okay. I will also take Denver. I really like their defense this year. And if Teddy Bridgewater can avoid mistakes, which is what he does well, they might surprise some people this year. My favorite game of the week, Green Bay at New Orleans. Oh, Gil, I got to start with you on this one. Who do you got in this game?
I got Green Bay. Green Bay is they're gonna come out rolling, showing the league to watch out. And I think the Saints are gonna take good things out of this game. And after this game, the Saints will go on all fours. They'll, like I keep saying that because there's a lot of these games, the teams are just there. They're gonna lose, and they're going to use this game as a motivator to change their season, right? But that's what I feel. I think Green Bay is going to win. It is in New Orleans, but Green Bay, I think Rodgers is going to just come out slinging.
Jose?
I have New Orleans winning the game. I think New Orleans because of the hurricane and stuff like that, the fans are going to be pumped. It's going to be one of those feel good moment type of things, and I think.
Jose, save that for CNN, Jose. Come on, don't give me that
Okay.
stuff. This is not CNN.
All right,
Jose.
man.
Keep in mind, this game is actually in Jacksonville. It's not in New Orleans because of the hurricane. I'm also going to take New Orleans for the exact same reason. The motivation, the emotion of the game, and Green Bay, when they start on the road, they don't usually start well. Rodgers hasn't played any preseason games. He's been kind of chilling. So I think he'll come out rusty. New Orleans has a really good defense. Green Bay's missing their left tackle. He's out till week 7. Yep. I think this is a chance for New Orleans to upset Green Bay. I think it's a real good shot for an upset here. So I'll take New Orleans.
Well, and if New Orleans does win this game, then I'll tell you one thing, then they're winning that division, just like I predicted.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, still Jameis Winston. So, I mean, I don't have much faith in him, but I think he can find some holes in that defense. And the defense, if they carry the team, will help Jameis, but we'll see. Miami with Tua at New England, the battle of the Alabama quarterbacks, I believe. Is that correct? Yep. Mac Jones against Tua. Who do we got here, Jose?
I like New England at home. I think they have a better overall team. All their defensive players are coming back from last year from sitting out from COVID and stuff like that. So I like New England, and I have them finishing second in the division. So
okay, Gil?
I'm gonna go with New England as well, but I'm just going based off the factor that they play at home. That's how tricky this game is to me.
Yeah, very tricky game.
To me, it's a coin toss. I literally took New England just based off they're at home.
Yeah, I'm going to take New England as well for 2 reasons. One, they're at home, and 2, Tua has not convinced me that he's an NFL quarterback yet. Simple as that. New England's defense at home could really give him some nightmares on Sunday.
It's that left arm.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet from him. I got to see him. He hasn't had a big game yet, so we'll see. A very high spread for this game, but Bears at Rams. Andy Dalton against the Rams defense. I don't think this is going to be pretty, but what do you guys think? Gil?
I got the Rams. Chicago just pissed off the fans, screwed up the whole season by not putting Fields. Like, I don't know, Dalton. Yep. Oh my God,
I know.
The Rams have great defense. Dalton's not doing nothing on that against that Ram defense.
No.
They might get lucky if Stratford starts with his interceptions like usual.
Yeah.
But still, an interception or 2 is not going to do anything. The Bears are going to lose.
Yeah. Jose?
Rams win, and Justin Fields comes in for the rest of the season.
I was going to say Dalton gets knocked out in this game by Aaron Donald, and Fields comes in and plays. Yes. If that happens and the game's close, we could see an upset, but you're right, Gil. If Matthew Stafford starts throwing picks, and because the Bears have a good defense, it could be low scoring and close, and therefore it could be tricky, but I got the Rams at home. Yeah, I got the Rams at home. And finally, on Monday night, we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Las Vegas Raiders. Interesting game. Some pressure on Vegas to make the playoffs this year. Jose, who do you got?
I got Baltimore. I think Baltimore is the better overall team. Las Vegas, I don't know what the hell's going on with Mayock and Gruden. I don't know those guys up there. The draft picks that these guys do, like it's surprising, and it's so dumb. Like they have such better players to pick from, but all you see is them picking Clemson and Alabama players. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand. Like there's other college teams that you can pick from, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think Baltimore is a better team. I think this year Lamar Jackson, you're gonna see him pass the ball a lot. He's going to be throwing the ball. He's got a good wide receiver core. I think the Bateman, the wide receiver, the rookie one, I think he's going to be offensive rookie of the year. That's one of my picks for offensive rookie of the year. And they'll be. I think it's going to be the Ravens winning the game.
Okay, Gil.
Yeah, I agree with Jose. The Ravens will win the game. Baltimore is just way far more advanced than the Vegas. Vegas, I feel like instead of sticking to a game plan, they've always changed it every year. They try to make something different. Instead of working on it, if they want to be a running team, then be a running team. Not 2 years later, oh, now let's go to passing. Or, oh, now let's do a wildcat. Like every year, they just change their system. So, and Baltimore has Jackson, Baltimore.
Yeah. I think the problem with Vegas is they have a coach that doesn't know what he has in his quarterback, doesn't like his quarterback, wants a different quarterback, but he can't get out of the contract. So they're a team that's lost on offense. And defensively, they haven't been very good since they got rid of Mac. And so I got Baltimore here, but I will say I'm a little concerned about Baltimore losing all their running backs. Because that's how they run their offense with running backs and Lamar's legs, which helps him to play action because he's not the greatest thrower of the football in the world. But I have Baltimore winning this game pretty easily. I think it's one of the better bets of the week. So that's our picks, guys. That's week one. We are running out of time, but we did get it in. Like I said, we'll be doing this every week. And when we come on, we'll do a little review of the prior week and see how we did and see if we have any anger, from one of our teams losing or an upset or something like that. Because I know Gil and Jose get a little emotional when stuff happens, especially if there's a New Orleans win this week, or God forbid the Lions beat the 49ers. Oh, Lord.
We just might as well quit the show.
Yeah, I know, but I'll celebrate because that means Lance is coming in if they win that game. So trust me, there'll be reason to be happy if that happens. But what I will say is I want to thank Jose and Gil for coming on the show. You can find them on Facebook. I will post everything on the page, and we'll get our records up and our picks up right after the show is posted. But until then, I'd like to thank them for coming on. We will see you every week for this show. We're going to be doing it every Wednesday and posting it just before the Thursday game. So no cheating. Okay. All right. So until the next Reece Report, I'm Andrew Reece for Jose Gomes and Gil Santos. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. See you next time on the Reece Report.